Hello everyone, this is Pikminjake. I'm not doing the dumb hello everyone thing. I'm not doing that. It's not even an original joke, so. Is this good camera setup? Should I have it more? I want to show off, you know. Might as well. 10,000 subscriber Q&A answers. As always, I answer every question. However, due to the amount of joke questions this time around, there will be no joke answers. All joke questions, I mean, will be tossed. Actually, I'm just not going to answer them with very much effort at all. And I want to focus on the real questions because there is a lot more than I thought. That's why I'm doing this so early, because I'm scared to get any more. I will also be reading off the script. As you can already see, I keep looking back and forth. This is just so that the video doesn't take forever and becomes unwatchable. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot of jump cuts like usual. I know before I wouldn't have it on me so the jump cuts weren't noticeable, but this time the jump cuts will be noticeable, so please bear with it. It's just to make this video more watchable. Alright, let's begin. Chewy, which I don't like his new name, I like his old name, Penguin16, but whatever. He writes, yeah, it was just a dumb comment, so I'm just gonna skip that one. Next is Kirby Ballborb. Kirby Ballborb asks 4 questions. When will you stop posting Minako pictures in the collab chat? The collab chat's a personal chat on Facebook between me and a couple of YouTubers, people I collaborate with. I do post images every once in a while. It's not gonna end, I mean, whatever. And then his next question is, can you help with this little deed? No, that's just an inside joke. His third, why don't your fans understand that your show always had anime? I don't know, I made a video on it, you can see that if you want. And then his last question is, who is your favorite Beatle? John Lennon? I actually don't really listen to the Beatles that much, so I'm just gonna, that's kind of just my throwaway answer, you know. Sorry, Kirby. John Lennon. I am John. Okay, next is Mario Guy 742. How do you first met the Pikmin franchise? How I first discovered it. Oh, that was me correcting him. How I first discovered it? When the game was first released back in 2001, I never beat it back then, however, and I only beat it when I rebought the game back in, I think, 2008, around then, because I got rid of the game originally, but I got it back. Next is from the third Ice Climber. Which is your favorite Bubsy game? That's just a joke question, no joke questions. I've never played the game, so I can't even answer. Takua says, when will you shoot Matt until he's dead? Maximum Warp. No joke questions, but I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, next is from Crazy Lemur 1. Why is your waifu trash? Yeah, I really shouldn't engage this question. It's just a joke question. However, Minako is a great character, being really the only one in Sailor Moon, other than Sailor Moon herself, to receive major development. As to see the rest, like the end of her arc as a character, and her determination in achieving her dream, which she eventually does, proves to be a great role model of a character. A strong character is one you can learn from and relate to, and since I achieved both of those while watching Minako on Sailor Moon, I consider her a strong character. I'm sorry, that was a mess. That was dumb, I know, but, you know. Yeah. Next is from Mama Luigi. She voiced young Sunny in my end of Twig Pik-pik. Number 1, will Sonic appear in Steve 7? He's in the intro, however, because he's one of the cyborgs in Steve 8, he's not like a major character at all. I don't think he actually appears at all inside like the actual plot. I think he just makes cameo appearances. 2, who is your favorite villain in your series? This is a tough question, as it used to be Darkness, but then I kept writing with Balatron, and I began to prefer him more than Darkness. You see, Darkness was just cooler back before the whole overuse of Evangelion and Twig and Pik-pik. Now that Balatron is, in my opinion, more of an original villain. You'll see his creation in Steve 7. 3, can you shave that mustache? Yeah, I did for this video. I tried to shave it as much as I can. I just kept it on for the last one because I wanted to sound like, oh yes, I'm older. I don't know, something dumb. 4, will Billy ever get therapy? No. If you could access project dreams from my show, oh yeah, basically inside her show there's this thing that allows you to erase the memories of other characters. Now I think erasing memories it can damage a character, so this is another tough question. Maybe Takanuva. I think erasing his memory of killing Twig's father, Steven, as while it wasn't really his fault, he was tricked into believing that Steven was a traitor and the enemy, so Takanuva killed him. If Takanuva believed that, like, Lazovic killed Steven instead, not him himself, I think he would be less cold and less bottled up, but again, I mean, if he did that, it would destroy Takanuva's character, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, it's interesting. If you could, would you remake an old Twig and Pik-pik episode, all of Season 6, and remove the intro from all the Season 2 episodes, but mostly just, I really hate Season 6. 7. What is your favorite episode of Twig and Pik-pik that you made? Season 5, Episode 5, and Season 5, Episode 6. I'm getting those right. It's the part where she dies, yeah. Next is from Crusader Studios. He does the narrator in the Steve Saga, and he also voices older Russ in End of Twig and Pik-pik, Sunny's father. 1. Do you support the Aryan race? Yes. What's your favorite JoJo? I never watched JoJo. He's gonna show me JoJo when he moves out here. By the way, he's gonna be moving in with me. Like, in a week. Yeah. Mido is gonna be living with me. It's just gonna happen. Next, would you ever be interested in being a woman? I mean, I'm happy being male, but I don't think I would really mind. I think I'd still be the same person. I think just more of my characters would probably be female because I would have a female voice, and I voice act all my characters. That's why everyone's male inside my stories, but I don't know. Weird. Okay, if so, what would your name be? I'm not good at coming up on names. I have 3 characters named Jake, I have 2 characters named Twig, and I have like 40 characters named Steve. What do you want from me? Okay, next is from Boss Clips. I don't know you, so hello, welcome. What do you want to see in Pikmin 4? This is an interesting question. I want to see a better game than Pikmin 3. No gimmicks, no enemies that, like, all the enemies should fit into the world of Pikmin. So I felt that some of Pikmin 3's enemies felt like they were from Mario. It's the little things, like, there was never an enemy with 3 legs in Pikmin 1 or 2, but then they add 2 enemies in Pikmin 3 with 3 legs. What was great about the first games is the enemies felt like they could fit into the real world. There isn't a single animal on this earth that has 3 legs naturally, and so that's why I felt that those enemies were really out of place. I know I'm just, none of this, I know you all just disagree with this, but I don't know, I'm weird, whatever. Also, what shade of blue is your 49th favorite? No joke questions. And then Synccat, just 3 joke questions. I had questions, but I forgot them. Hi. Other questions, just no. Pikminjake. Pick the Jack finally got 10,000 Pokos. Time to return back to Hockatate. Hockatate. I never know. Chocolate. Good joke. Thank you, Pikminjake. He doesn't voice anyone, but we've been online friends for a while. Okay, next is the Glitchy Galaxy Gamer. Don't know this person. Welcome. May you please make the blue and yellow Pikmin kiss? No. If you mean Russ and Moss, they're brothers. And if you think Edge and Sunny, well, they're cousins, so that's a no-go as well. I mean, I could make Jesse and Ryan kiss, but they aren't really gay and they're both married, so there's no options left. Just keep your fanning out of this. That was cheesy. Okay, next is Sapphire Kirby 64. Don't know you, welcome. What is your favorite Pikmin game? Pikmin 2. It's Pikmin 1, but better in every way. It's the perfect sequel. Anyone who says otherwise doesn't understand what a sequel is supposed to be. Now, next is what inspired you to make videos. The video is done by Lion Pikmin and Chris, HarvestMoon829/ChrisCatGamer is what originally inspired me. Next is from Creative Sushi. There are 4 Pikminjakes in this video. Can you find them all? This is another joke question. Yeah, if you watched my last video, there's me, and then there's my reflection on my sunglasses, there's 2. And then finally, when I hold up the cereal bowl at the very, very end, you can see a fourth one of me in the reflection of the cereal bowl. So there's 4. Next, from Content Sasso. What is your favorite Pikmin type? It does not have to be just fan-made. Okay, I don't understand this question. It needs to be reworded. But I do include, so I don't know if I include fan-in types or not. I don't know what he means. But it doesn't matter because even including fan-in red Pikmin has always been my favorite. Next question is, have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? No, sorry, I haven't. But the third question is, what's your favorite Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts? Nice. All I have to say is whatever the best one is, because I'm not too sure. Sorry. Next is from Zero the Pikmin. Some of his questions, I think, yeah, these are all real questions. What new Pikmin types are hoping to see in Pikmin 4? Something non-gimmicky, something that is balanced. At this point, there's not much left to come up with. We already have a lot in Pikmin 3. I just want all the previous types to return. That's basically it. Sorry my answers suck. No, this is what I really want in Pikmin 4. I want Steve the Pikmin in Pikmin 4. He's invincible, has a steel nose, does weed, and can go Super Saiyan. And he can grow bigger than the Earth and become God. Hit the desk. Next question is, how does it feel to have 10,000 different people watching your videos? I'm pretty sure all those people are here because they're just here for the Nerf video that I made, and I'm never making another Nerf video ever again, so good on you guys. Next, what's your worst memory ever? Okay, I don't have a good answer for this. I'm so sorry. I literally don't actually, I can't think of anything. Like, my life has been pretty positive, so I really can't think of anything. Like honestly, I'm sorry I don't have a good answer. Maybe I'll think of something later, but sorry for now. Looking forward to E3? Actually, no. I know everything. I know everything. I know Nintendo is going to do everything wrong again. Zelda Wii U will be unveiled. It'll be gimmicky and garbage, and Pikmin 4 will be there too, and they'll go against the current canon of the Pikmin games. They'll open up some stupid Omubozu theories that make me want to die and leave the franchise. Please, Nintendo, prove me wrong. I don't want the same thing as Pikmin 3. I want the old games again. Gen 1er. Next, from Swag Slayers. Terrible name, but welcome. How many pets do you have? I currently have 2 cats, 2 birds, and a load of fish. I'll be showing them later. What is your normal routine? What is your normal routine of making videos? I write a script, I plan things out, then I get all the characters and props ready, and then film, and then you can see my old video on plush filmmaking here. Well, it'll be here so I don't have to cover up any of my figures I'm showing off. Next, how many custom Pikmin plushies do you? Oh no, I missed one. Why doesn't Cole have any arms? Cole is missing one of his arms. I'll grab him. Cole is missing one of his arms. This one, his left arm. Story-wise, he lost at some point inside the Age of Balatron. I think that's what I wrote inside the. I think that's what I wrote, but I'm not too sure. The next question is, how many custom Pikmin plushies do you have? Well, I can, well, here's number 1. I have 7 custom in total. This is one dark blue. I'll grab the others. I have this one gray. God, it's like a ghost Pikmin. I have this pink one, which was my second one that I made, and then this other pink one, which is the third one I made, and then this pink one, which was actually made by my. Actually, I think all 3 of these were made by my sister. I'm not too sure. I know for this one I also made, and then made by my father was a rock and winged Pikmin. I think the rock looks really nice. It looks good. It looks like a rock Pikmin. It has the right texture, and then the winged Pikmin. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of winged Pikmin, but I think it works. It's cool. Okay. And then his next thing is just, if these questions are all weird, I'm sorry. I don't know. are you a senior or already in college? I graduated a year ago, I said in my other previous videos, but it's fine. I'll be in college this fall. I took the year off to make videos and save up money from working, so yeah. It's just because student loans are a pain. Does you play Pokken? No, sorry, I don't play Pokken. I don't really play that many fighting games. Final question is that, well, it's not really a question. I hope you get more subs and continue to do. I'm looking forward to Steve7. Thank you so much. Are you the person I insulted? Yeah, I made fun of your name. Sorry, that was just a joke. Thank you so much. Okay, Captain Sprinkles. How long does Steve go on for? I love it. Steve7 will be the last Steve video I do in the foreseeable future. It takes place in between Steve 6 and Steve 8, and it'll be the greatest one yet. Yes, it'll be better than Steve 8, definitely. It won't be as long, but it'll be as good. Better, I mean. It's Brick Bros says, is Steve7 the last Steve you'll ever make? Yes, I just said that. Are you working on any other collab videos? Steve? You literally just asked me about Steve. It's my collab series. Next, any new projects besides End of Twig and Pik-pik and Steve7? No, this is my last projects before I go to college, and I'm unable to do any more real videos. I'll be doing some small stuff or uploading things I do. There are my questions. Thank you. Next is from Douglas. I can't see your last name. Welcome. You're new. Why do you like Pikmin? It's a simple series that's honestly very cute and fun. I have a lot of childhood memories with the game, and I like the aesthetic of it, being outside in nature and whatnot. Which Pikmin type is your favorite? Red. And then, will Sunny ever marry Thorn? Yes, they get married after Steve 3 and before Steve 4. It's not shown, but it's implied later on inside the Steve series. Next is from Shrimp Hunter. Welcome, you're new. How long did it take to get 100 subscribers? I'm assuming this is a joke question, unless you actually meant to say 10,000, but 100 back on October 13th, 2012, which was roughly 2 years after I started making videos. Next is from Jorg Barassa. When and why did you discover Pikmin? Like I said before, I first discovered it back when it came out in 2001, and I loved the game as a kid, and then I got it later on in life after I first got rid of it. Next. Also, this is from Scooby's Z123 lol. Nice name. Again, just joking. I don't mean to actually insult anyone. Welcome. Also, when are you going to make videos? It's been forever since your last on. I'm making a video right now. I don't know what you're wanting from me. Next is from EpicGamer370. Can you make videos with me? No, I don't know you. The reason why I make videos with people like Chris is because, like, they live nearby, or people like Kirby because I've been friends online with them for many years. Risebell, good old Risebell, says, talk about your pets. Yeah, I promised you that, so just give me 1 second, I'll go grab my cats first. They're actually all relaxing, so I'm just gonna grab the camera and take you to them. This cat is Funnyface. That's his name, Funnyface. It's named because of his weird face. He's a bit of a drug addict. He was homeless. He's a crazy, insane cat who likes to hurt you. But he's also very loving. Kind of small. He's like a normal-sized cat. But again, he's insane, so you gotta watch out for him. I know recording a still image is impossible. This is Reiki. Reiki is he's just an old, fat, lazy cat. He's really nice, but okay, he's leaving. He doesn't want to be recorded at all. All right, that's fine. Goodbye. Coming back now? Yeah, he's a really nice cat. He's not insane at all. This is one of my pigeons. This is a Pidgey. Hey, Pidgey. Damn. We put on little diapers on them so that we can change them. So they don't go to the bathroom all over the house, and this way they can fly around, have fun, you know. Pidgey is really nice. Pidgey loves me. You know. I also have a bunch of goldfish in this freshwater tank. There's a koi down there. And then over here, they're sleeping right now. This is the salt water. We have, he's sleeping, but pufferfish, you know. He's funny. Good old. This is Benjamin. Benjamin hates me. Benjamin hates me. Come on, Benji. Come on, Benjamin. Just come on, Benjamin. Benjamin. Benjamin, I just want to pet you. Benjamin. Benjamin. Technical difficulties. Hopefully everything worked out fine. But we can get back. Chasing after the dove kind of killed the memory card, I think. I still have 18 minutes of battery left. I mean, yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, that was my pets. Next from Jack Owl Gem Films. Welcome, you're new. Are your memes pure? No questions, please. Next is from my sister. She asked, "Why did you make your voice deep for the video?" And just talked about the Q&A video. She hasn't watched my April Fool's video where I'm like, "Hello everyone, top 10 waifus." So she doesn't really know about the whole joke. Next, why do your fans like to use racial slurs and other offensive slurs? It makes me want to send a hit on them. I don't know. Next is from Maximum Warp. He just writes best meme. I answered this last time I did a Q&A, and there no meme questions, please. The answer is the same as last time. It's Sonic in Evangelion, the Hedgehog's Dilemma. I laugh at memes, but honestly, they're destroying us. Insert Metal Gear Solid 2 quotes here. Just watch my last Q&A, just like the last little bit, because I just go crazy with Metal Gear Solid 2. Next, from Harvest Moon 8 to 9, good old Chris. He just makes a bunch of dumb questions. No joke questions, please. Furries can do whatever they want as long as they don't hurt anyone or anything. Just let them be weird and out of our lives. Next is from the Scoobies guy again. When is Mother? When is Mother? Never again. Never again. The series is cancelled. Next is from ConGamer04. Will you get more Pikmin plushies? Probably not. I have too many now. I have like 20? I don't know, a lot. What do you like more, Pikmin or Monster Hunter? This is another tough question. I prefer Pikmin 2 as a game more than any Monster Hunter. However, I prefer Monster Hunter as a series over the Pikmin series, if that makes any sense. Each new Monster Hunter game is the last one, but even better. The gameplay is always the same, but improved, similar to how Pokemon works. It's not some garbage gameplay designs, like the choice of removing gameplay features in Pikmin 3. Nintendo, you don't make the gameplay worse, you improve. You don't include gimmicks, you improve. But, yeah. Next, from 1 to 10, how much do you like making videos? 10, that's why I'm going to film school. Next, from Rashmuk to... Will you please continue Twig and Pik-pik? Please, 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 please do it. Just do it! No, I'm making Steve 7 and that's it. Next is from Super Guy. Okay. Would you rate Bird Guy hot or not? Bird Guy is a cameo in Steve 7 actually. Do I have him? Yeah, here he is. Bird Guy. Bird Guy. He was in Steve 6 when Toad crashed into him. I'm not really sure the canon of his show now because he referenced that that Bird Guy in Steve 7 was actually happened in his story. So is Steve, like, is your story canon to, I don't know. Anyway, would you ever consider doing monthly or just timely streams? Like playing horrible, crappy games? Maybe. I don't have proper equipment to do it. I'm not really a streamer. I don't think I would be a good streamer. I'm just... whatever. To celebrate 10,000 subscribers, how about eating 10,000 jars of Nutella? No, because that would cost at least $10,000, and I don't have that much. I'm trying to get that much, so I can actually go to school, but no, I don't have that much, and I'm going to have to rely on student loans. You know, what happens if you blew all your student loans on Nutella, though? That would be question of the week. Question of the week. Would you blow all your student loan money on Nutella? Next, how many, just a dumb question. Going back to the stream question, if you would start streaming, would you like to join in? Mama Luigi would probably be there too. Yeah, if you guys start streaming, perhaps, I'll see what happens. Bruh, let's do a Let's Play on Hello Kitty Roller Rescue for GameCube. I used to own that game. I actually have the full soundtrack too. to that game, and you're actually hearing a little bit of it during this video. But yeah, fun. Okay, next, another joke question just now. Even though all the choices for the presidents are trash, who would you pick, you know, for the presidential election in America right now? It's tough. I really don't know what everyone stands for because I tend to focus on Canadian politics. I mean, that makes sense. For jokes, I'll say Trump, just for jokes. But I mean, honestly, from what I've heard of him, his focus is to keep the memes of America safe, and not for, and not your terrible definition of memes. I mean, like real memes. Like Senator Armstrong kind of memes.
The memes. They left us their great isms. Nationalism, unilateralism, materialism. Welcome maxims for those with no faith, without guiding principles of their own. Give yourself up to the whole. No need to better yourself. You're American. You're number one. We don't need them around to filter and foster their memes any longer. We're spreading them just fine ourselves. Every American man, woman, and child. We're all sons of a patriots now! I have a dream.
What?
That one day, every person in this nation will control their own destiny. A land of the truly free, damn it! A nation of action, not words, ruled by strength, not committee! Where the law changes to suit the individual, not the other way around. Where power and justice are back where they belong, in the hands of the people. America is diseased, rotten to the core. There's no saving it. We need to pull it out by the roots. Wipe the slate clean. Burn it down! And from the ashes, a new America will be born! Evolved, but unchanged! The weak will be purged, and the strongest will thrive, free to live as they see fit. They'll make America great again! So, what do you think?
How the hell did you get elected?
Well, I don't write my own speeches.
Again, it's just for jokes. I really don't know what they stand for, and I should not dictate who you vote for. You should vote for whoever you want, because this is an important part of history right here, and you need to make sure that every president is a good choice. Next. Brah, let's make Plushie Turnus 2, where we play games for like a week, then give it up. No, Plushie Turnus is still there. You can still watch all the videos, but it's, I got too busy working on my own stuff, and I wasn't able to continue it. Just 90,000 more, and you'll get a YouTube plaque. Good, cool. When is the next part of Twig Pik-pik? No, it's never happening. Instead of dragons, it's just barn, no. Okay, Birthright Conquest, so Fates or Awakening. It's a tough question. I think that a post-Conquest Birthright playthrough is a really emotional struggle, because you're facing all the people that you use to face the other side, you know. However, for an epic story, Awakening was great. I guess Fates is a more complex in the character interactions, but the build-up to the endings weren't as good as Awakening. So, play Star Wars, I don't know. Are you truly the ocean's great gray waves? Yes. I found a new waifu, and it's not a fictional character. Guess it now. It's Mama Luigi. I'm gonna try to find it. Then there's just like 40 joke questions, and I just know. Next is from Lucario Mario. Nice name. Could you play this on camera? He linked me to a Newgrounds game. It's the Scrimmy Bingus, or whatever it's called. No, I won't, because I already know what that game is. If you want to see a playthrough of that game, you can just look it up. You can find it. It'll be a lot better commentary than me. The only game I would ever play from Newgrounds is that one Evangelion joke game that is completely, like, I mean, there's references to, like, there's reference to, drugs. But I think that's, and there's some other stuff in there, but I mean, honestly, it's It's pretty clean. I mean, it doesn't really that. It's just a bunch of jokes. Anyway, I guess for a joke, the people who made the game, the Flash game, they they flagged it as adult content, and so the advertisements on the side are all porn. So I'm not able to play it anymore. I wish I could get a download of it. There'll be some screenshots up on screen, so you'll know what I'm talking about. If you ever see those, I played that game, but before that they added all the terrible advertisements on the side. Next is it's it's Yell Dead Cell, but it's the Gilva Sunner Flintstones remix. I'll be using, I already used Yell Dead Cell as the intro. I'm not going to use the Flintstones version. Find it funny. I like the new Gilva Sunner jokes. I do favorites on their videos, like the bees one, whatever. Will you ever make a video of nothing but a still image of Kirby Bulber Jr., and he just says, will you stop the black and American stuff? No, because it's funny, and also it's not really offensive in any way. I mean, I'm a white Canadian. And then he just says cheese balls. Okay, now for the big one. First off, I hate you, Red Physical. You're giving me literally 75 plus questions. Okay, let's begin. Okay, let's begin. Finally, after 3 years of lost opportunities, I give you my questions. By the way, I've waited a lot, so please no joke answers. And one more thing, if Olivia's with you, make her behave. Olivia can do whatever she wants. Just for that, all the questions are going to be joke answers. Screw you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be real with you. No worries. I recommend you put this as the last comment. Yeah, I'm doing it as the last comment. Okay, what got you into Pikmin? Already answered. What got you into Bionicles? Also Super Mario 554. He isn't obsessed with it. What? Whatever. I've been building with Lego since I was like 3, and in 2001, when Bionicle was first introduced, I got into it. Golly was my first Bionicle, and I got that poster. I got this poster of Golly, alongside Golly, she's back there. That was my first Bionicle. I mean, I think it was technically my mother's, but she just gave it to me because, I mean, why not, right? Why not? There we go. Okay. Next, when, where, and why did you and Chris meet? The internet's the option for when. I'm just gonna read this off because it's complicated. It was when I first discovered his videos in 2001. I discovered Chris was a Vancouver Canucks fan, and the only fans of the Vancouver Canucks are people from Vancouver, because they're not very good. And so when I contacted him and we met up in my hometown nearby Vancouver, sometime in 2011, we've been friends ever since. Yeah. So what got you into anime? My mother. I've been watching anime since I was a baby, notably Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. Literally, those were the first 2 anime I watched, and they're very nostalgic for me because of this. The scene where Trunks cuts Frieza in half was a lasting image that was left in my head for 15 years. I mean, like, I barely remember, I remember nothing about Dragon Ball except for that one image of Trunks cutting him in half, and that's why Trunks has always been my favorite character. I finally got back into Dragon Ball after the 15 years-ish. I don't know when I got back into it, but I did, and I watched it all. I watched a bunch of it again. I watched the Abridged series. I highly recommend it. And then that's why in my house there's so much anime merch. My mother is a big otaku, and that's the reason why I am as well. But it's not like she's just a fan of just any anime. It's the stuff from like the 90s that she grew up with, and the stuff that I grew up with, like the early 2000s and the late 90s, stuff like that. Next. When will you help Chris with his own series? I have been helping him with his own series. He doesn't want to do videos anymore. He's done. Like, he gives me script. Like, I'm telling him, you should work on videos. He says, no, I don't want to anymore. He's done. So, yeah, Chris is done. He's quit. Next, what is your favorite anime? I'll give you a guess, Sailor Moon. My favorite anime is actually Neon Genesis Evangelion. I can't believe you didn't know that, but Sailor Moon is my second. It's not because I think these shows are objectively good, it's because they're very nostalgic to me. I think that there's a lot of problems with Evangelion. I don't think that Sailor Moon is like the greatest series ever. It's just because I watched these when I was very young. The first time I watched Evangelion is when my mother sat me down one night and we watched Evangelion 1.11, I think just after it was released. I think I was around 12? I'm not too sure. Anyway, it terrified me. That movie freaked me the crap out, and years later, I would rewatch it, and other parts of the series, and it was a weird experience, because I was revisiting something that once terrified me. I mean, same with, like, the whole Trunks cutting Frieza in half. That's terrified me, but then later on I'm like, you know, this is really cool. To be completely clear, I don't actively watch anime. I just tend to watch the ones from my childhood, mostly 90s stuff. The coloring and art has a nicer texture to it, and the colors were nicer. I just said that. I also love Gurren Lagann. That's third place, and that's more of like a newer show. That was from the 2000s. So. But yeah, really good show. Next is when, where, Kirby. So same question as the Chris question. In 2014, Kirby was like you, not 2014. In 2012, Kirby was like you over at Physical. He was making lots of huge comments and complaining about my choices in my videos. Later, Kirby would straight up copy me and take my content to attempt to replicate it. I told him to stop, and it started this like legendary flame war that basically divided my fan base into either supporting Kirby or supporting me, and then Kirby's fans. There was a huge flame war. People were trolling each other. And then eventually Kirby would just leave YouTube. Oh, we're almost out of time. That sucks. And before he would return in 2014, and now we're friends. Do you dislike Hero Factory? No. I was more unhappy with LEGO canceling Bionicle. Hero Factory brought in some nice parts, and it eventually would allow for a Bionicle 2015, which looks great. This is my customized Taku, so he looks a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, it looks, the new Bionicles look really nice, except for 2016, but they suck. Next, why do you dislike Hero Factory? I don't. When and where did you meet Super Goomba 554? I just found his videos and we communicate a bunch. That's basically it. Yeah, we just do some collaboratory stuff every once in a while. He voices Stormtrooper and are you proud of your work? Yes, I'm proud of it, except for Season 6 and Twig Pik-pik. That's why I don't want to do Twig Pik-pik anymore. Next, oh, he's just talking about it. No, I'm not. Don't worry about it. Next is there any local TV shows that you like? Is anything that's made either in Canada and the USA? Yeah, there's a bunch of shows. I mean, do I really need to go into detail? I mean, that's basically all the content I watch. It's just, you know, stuff made in the US or Canada or Japan, so. And some stuff from Australia. If you could, would you delete anything and everything related to Pikmin Steve inside the world and the internet? No, because then there would be no Steve Saga, which is a true test of my abilities as a filmmaker, and is for a broader audience, and I think the Steve Saga is my best series. Next, which are the first characters you made that appear in Twig Pik-pik, and his guess, the Light Warriors. Yeah, it's the Light Warriors. The entire story prior to Twig Pik-pik was already written before Twig Pik-pik even started, and it is the Light Warriors, and that's why they come in Season 6, which I think I should have made them come in earlier, and that's why they're in the Steve series. I'm losing my voice. Why did you originally name Twig and Pik-pik Twig and Pik-pik? Me and my sister spent a day outside with our Pikmin plushes and named them. I don't remember why specifically, why we named them what they are, but I remember that we just came up with them. Yeah. Which is your least favorite Pikmin species existent? I'll give a guess, winged Pikmin. Winged Pikmin, yes, they are my least favorite species of Pikmin. I feel that they are very out of place in the Pikmin series. Pikmin are plants, not bugs. Again, it feels like something that would happen in Mario, like the Bee Mario, something like that. It doesn't feel right to me. Do you like TF2? Yes, but I don't play it. I don't have the time to play it because I'm terrible at FPS games. I don't have time to play it, and I'm terrible at FPS games. What do you expect from Pikmin 4? Since it was confirmed, I don't have high expectations. That way I don't have to be disappointed when Nintendo screws everything up. Please prove me wrong, Nintendo. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to switch the SD card. How old are you when is your birthday, and when did you upload the first episode of Twig Pik-pik? I am almost 19. My birthday is in May 26th, so yeah, I'm almost 19. My first video was uploaded in January 2011. You can just see that. You can check it through the date on my 5th anniversary video, or just go back to my first video. Which was your first video game? I believe Ocarina of Time. Then I got GameCube and played Luigi's Mansion, Rogue Squadron 2, and Pikmin. Great games. They're all my top. Which was your first Pikmin plush? Pik-pik. But since Olivia half paid for it, Twig is my first one that I bought myself, and it's all mine. Have you enjoyed it at this point? I haven't given you a single joke question? Yes, I have. I hate joke questions. And then he put a joke question that makes no sense, and I just said no. If you were a Pikmin, which species... oh, I'm out of time. Yo, because of Red Physical, I'm running out of time, so I have to hurry. Now, next is, if you were a Pikmin, which species would you be, and what would you do as one? Basically, if I was a Pikmin right now in the real world, I'd be red, but I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna say that I'm a red from my universe, so I can grow into Minjak and be human whenever I want. Makes sense. If by some reason the Twig and Pik-pik story would be real and the main gang traveled back in time to the present and found you, what would you do with them? So if the Twig and Pik-pik gang was real, they came to me, or real, I'd film them and make them breed. I'd probably just redo Twig and Pik-pik, but have them real. That'd be weird and meta. Next, he has asking me if you like his fan art. Yep, I do. I just like all fan art, that's why. How easy was it for you to realize that I was planning? Yeah, I already knew you were planning a story. The moment you showcased that rock Pikmin you had, yeah, it's obviously. Do you still hate Angry Birds? Yes, because the gameplay is broken. What do you think about the Angry Birds movie? I think it's unnecessary. I think modern animation is kind of going downhill. What do you feel about Bear Hugger from Punch? I don't know. What got you into liking cats? I own them. Has Reiki's name always been Reiki before Twig and Pik-pik? Yeah, it's always been Reiki. Opinions on Angry Birds, biggest rival Plants vs. Zombies, I don't care for it. I never even played it. Who is Twig's grandfather? Steve the First or Chug's father, or both? What was his role in the current canon? Okay, so Twig's grandfather is not Steve the First. Twig's father is Steven, and Steven's father is actually a purple Pikmin that you see in Pikmin Lost World, my video I released. Steve the First is a mythical Pikmin that was the first Pikmin plucked by Olimar. They don't know if he was real, they just say that he was. It's a myth. Twig's grandfather is just a normal purple Pikmin that led the expedition that brought the first Pikmin to Colony 001. Next, which is your favorite video game genre? Action and action strategy. Next, what is your favorite movie? Return of the Jedi. Do you like Minecraft? Sure. Why? Because I think it's a cool idea. Do you still play it? I used to. Have you played the Nitrom games? No, I don't. I don't play Flash games. I'm 19. I don't play Flash games. I just don't have time for them. They're not really my thing. Is there any other language that you know apart from English? No, I've never been good at foreign languages. I tried to learn French for a while, but I've never been good. I've never really taken it seriously, unfortunately. Can you please make a sequel to your plush video tips? Maybe if I have time, but I don't think it's needed. The first one's great already. Is there any sport you play often? No, I don't play sports, actually. I took gym all the way through school, and I was never good at it. No matter how hard I tried, I was always terrible. Next. Once your YouTube life is over, will you delete your channel? Why would I delete my channel? I'm not gonna do that. During the same era previously mentioned, will you still give feedback to your fans, and if only absolutely necessary? I don't understand this question at all. I would give feedback to my fans. If they ask me questions, I'll answer them. If there's any new characters that like to appear... Oh, basically he's just saying don't name your characters my characters' names. I can name my characters whatever I want. I won't name them after your characters because it won't be original, but you can't ask someone to do that. Can I still keep translating your show into Spanish? Sure, I have Spanish fans, so it's probably nice for them. If Twig and Pik-pik had a game, what genre would it be? RPG. Yeah, he recommends RPG too. Does the Coda Cinder work outside of Colony 001? Yes, the Coda Cinder works anywhere within the Google's galactic internet Wi-Fi. Basically anywhere inside the galaxy that has Wi-Fi. Can Pikmin get sick? In my story, yes, and I assume actual Pikmin games too, just like plants can get sick. Apart from Pikmin and toys, does the colony hold any other forms of life? Of course, there's plants. The Pikmin Lost World, that short, showed that there's cats and pigeons, as well as bulborbs and breadbugs brought by the Pikmin. So the bulborbs are real, they're not toys. How can you put an info box in a wiki? Oh, you'll have to figure that out yourself. I don't really know how. As for the episode numbers, if we're doing 101, 102, that's only for the show. It should only be for the show. Twig Pik-pik, the show, I mean. Now, the final question. Is there any possible way I could assist you with End of Twig Pik-pik? No. I want End of Twig Pik-pik to either be done by me, or not done at all, and left for people's own interpretation on the ending. I'm very unhappy, not happy, I'm unhappy with the choices in the plot that I've made, and I want to either do it right, or not do it at all. So, yeah, sorry about that. Bonus segment. The segment isn't for you, but rather people watching this video, yet you can still read this. This is really meta. I don't know what this means. For Kirby Bulborb. About your question 3, I've already explained that in my case. Okay. About your question 2, can I know what this little deed you're talking about? And finally, does he really post Minako images? The deed line is just an inside joke, like I already said, and I do post Minako a lot. For Chewy, can you please tell me... Oh, he's a fan... Pikminman16's been a fan of mine for a long time, he's just joking. Pikminjake, he's also joking, also a big fan of mine, and I watch his videos too. Super Goomba 554, I don't even... Waifus are exclusively fake people. What? Okay. Crazy Lemur, and then he was just like, second, what does your comment mean? Oh, yeah, because he wrote on Red Physical's wall, one of his videos, build a wall, and that's a reference to Donald Trump wanting to build a wall between the Mexico and United States border to stop people going over the border illegally. Next, for Harvest Moon 8109, when will you make your next video exclusively for your channel and don't feel like trash? And he's not making videos anymore. Don't ask him. Then I don't know what he's saying something to Crusader Studios. He's talking about how freaking I don't even know what. Next, Zero the Pikmin, again, it's just no. Like I don't know what he's trying to get at. And then for absolutely everyone, but Jake, Chris, and Kirby, what is your nationality? Everyone else is either American or Australian. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's either American or Australian. Some people from Mexico, some people from the UK, and then I get like those weird German people every once in a while. I shouldn't call them weird, but their comments are usually weird. And then he's telling everyone to use proper grammar, even though he made a lot of spelling mistakes. I know that they're different, but I mean, don't do that. Next. Yay! All that's left is the controversial segment, which contains controversy. I cannot speak English. For this channel and community. What the hell does this mean? And he just links me to it's the video I don't even know what it's like, the sick truth of Pikminjake. I think that's what it's called. It's just a bunch of videos I sent to Chris as a joke in the personal chat. It's from a very slightly edgy manga that is a fan service film, the spin-off to Ava. I'll grab it. It's honestly. I'll grab the second one. It's not that bad. I mean, I purposefully showed him all the fan service, but for most of it, it's mostly just them having normal conversations, and it's just them acting completely normal, and then they go to the beach, and okay. Next, would you ever please never make anything related to not safe for work content ever again? I don't know what you mean. I don't really do anything that's not safe for work. When did you and Chris make him... What did you do to Chris that made him what he is now? I didn't do anything to Chris. He did this all on his own. If you notice, he does not like the anime I like. If you think that I got him into anime, I didn't. If you think I changed the way he makes videos, I didn't. I pulled him in to make Steve with me because I know his comedy is better. That's all him. That's all him. He does not like the anime I like, and he's been exactly the same the whole time. Next, have you realized that your Steve saga killed 2 shows because they both killed Albert and Kirby Bulborb? It doesn't kill the shows. Steve saga is the ending to Pikmin Adventures. Once Pikmin Adventures After Things ends, the Steve saga begins. At the same time, Kirby Bulwarp Show is actually a completely different canon to mine. It's not the same canon. So him dying makes no difference. After this video, can you please never make a single reference to Five Nights at Freddy's? What? I've never... And Undertale. I've never made a reference to Undertale before. However, I do slightly like the music from Undertale. Don't kill me for saying that, please. Can you stop with the waifu trend? Honestly, you don't need to watch those videos. If there's anything that relates to a waifu, you don't need to watch it. And besides, I've been making them jokes since 2014. That's 2 years ago. So, it's not new. Yeah, that's it. And, half this video was him. I'm never doing Q&A ever again. It's always longer each and every time. Yeah, now to finish off with a long, epic speech that, see ya. My YouTube work has always been greatly inspired by the works of fiction that are very nostalgic to me. Making this video made me realize this. The characters I add to the story are usually characters I have a long-time connection with. Takanuva, Matoro, the Pikmin. I mean, this is what most content creators do on YouTube. At least that's what I think. Actually, this is basically what all artists in general do. That's why I don't like it when people attack me for having anime in my show. This really isn't a Pikmin series. It's never really been a Pikmin series. Search Mother definitely is a Pikmin series. That's Pikmin in the title. But Twig Pik-pik is much more than that. And I can do whatever I want. I should be allowed to add in other characters I have a long-time connection with, like Trunks from Dragon Ball or Minako from Sailor Moon. I will say I did go overboard with the use of Evangelion, and that's the reason why I don't want to finish into Twig Pik-pik. I did everything wrong, like Nintendo, and I forgot my roots, like Nintendo. I need to remember the kid back in 2010 who spent the day outside in the playground coming up with names for his own original characters, inspired by the fiction I had seen in the past, and somehow making something new.
And this here is basically the spot where me and Olivia came up with the name of Twig. This playground. Again, this is another very nostalgic place for me. And this here is the field of which I didn't meet. I guess I kind of did meet the people who would become the Light Warriors. The people who would eventually become Light Warriors. You know, Jesse, Ryan, Dylan was in this field. It's quite peaceful right now. There's no one around. I'm surrounded by dandelions. They're weeds, but it makes me think of the ending of Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, all the flowers. Hey, look, the swings are open. I can make a cool video there. And it was these swings I'm on right now. That's where my sister just came up to me at school and was like, "Hey, remember Pikmin?" If it wasn't for her, you would not have Pikminjake, and you would not have the channel. It was her remembering of the little game I used to play as a kid that got me to play it again. Got me back into the series. You know, in End of Twig and Pik-pik, there's supposed to be a scene where it shows footage of swings. It's supposed to represent the origins of Twig and Pik-pik. But I couldn't do it because it's done in End of Ava.
Steve 7 will be my last movie. End of Twig and Pik-pik, like Search Mother, I have no desire to make. I'll be heading off to college in the fall, and doing both parts of End is just there's not enough time. Steve 7, I do have enough time for, and it'll be the greatest movie I've ever made. Trust me. All your favorite characters will be in it, alongside some new ones. It'll be a venture like no other. A plush video to beat all plush videos, and a Bionicle video to beat all Bionicle videos. Stay tuned for that to be released sometime in the summer. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!
There's also a duck. I should probably hold this side. There's also a duck. Oh, there's two ducks. Aww. Hello, ducks. How you doing? How you doing today? Ducks. Hello. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I don't know what their problem was.
Another reason why I can't finish End of Twig and Pik-pik is I need to have Sahelanthropus done, but it's impossible. I can't get it to stand on its own, and it looks nice. It looks very, very nice. This is a great looking figure I got designed, but it's not gonna work. Like, I don't even have the arms done, and there's no way I would have it done in time. But you know, just good old Sahelanthropus.